I'm feeling all this, she already know this. She want a bad man to come and video this. I'm feeling all this, she already know this. She want a bad man to come and video this. You a murder me.
Hey, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, my name is Neicy B. Neicy B, baby. Don't forget that baby. This is my new cooking segment. I'd like to welcome you all because, you know, I'll be chefing it up and putting it on the Snapchat, and people really are just like, so you're really not gonna share the recipe though? And I want to open the floor to you guys to send me in your recipes or send me videos of recipes that you'd love to see me try. So anyways, for this first edition, we are going to be doing struggle meals, okay? I'm targeting the people like myself who are currently waiting for payday because it is a struggle. It is hard out here. People who are in school, you know, those students, you have to live off of the ramens and stuff. I will be showing you 2 struggle meals today, okay? One is just basic ramen that everybody knows, and number 2, it touches into my background as a child of Caribbean parents. I'm gonna be doing corned beef and rice. I was gonna do corned beef and dumpling, but you know, man's are on a diet, and dumpling's kind of heavy. I'm gonna show you how to jazz up your struggle meals, you know, add a little 1-2 things that won't break your bank. And yeah, before we get started in the kitchen, I just want you guys to check out this video from one of my wonderful subscribers.
Love, peace, and oxtails.
So peace and love and oxtail to you too, Dawn. And if you would like to be featured on my channel at the beginning of a video, then make sure you go ahead and you send me your peace, your love, and your insert thing here to my email. Okay, so the meal we're starting with today is corned beef and rice. All you need for corned beef and rice: onions, some cabbage, some black pepper, goya, aka adobo. Okay, I know I don't need much more salt because it is corned beef, and corned beef is salty in and of itself. As a black person, I have to season literally everything. So I'm not going to season it too heavy because there's already salt, but I will be using my adobo. And of course, the star of the show, which is the corned beef. And what is optional here is ketchup. I don't always use ketchup. This is a sometime-ish thing for me. So I won't be putting tomato because I don't like tomato. Okay? And I won't be putting green pepper because frankly, I didn't have time to go to the store and get it. So anyways, what we're going to start with is a pan. This is my handy dandy pan. As you can see, it has some wear and tear because I use this pan for everything. I'm going to use my extra virgin olive oil, and I'm going to put not too much, maybe a teaspoon, tablespoon. Okay, that wasn't a teaspoon or a tablespoon, but anyways. And then I'm going to, you know, move it around in my... This is so hard. How do people do cooking videos? Oh my god. And then the next step is to take your onions. I got my onions here. Take my onions, I'm going to throw them in here. And you can hear it sizzling. My hands are dry because, well, I washed them. I think we're kind of in business. Anyways, I'm putting the onion in here to brown a little bit. Okay. And this is kind of high, I'm not going to lie. So I'm going to turn it down a little bit. But I'm going to throw in my cabbage as well. Okay. So I'm gonna let this sizzle for a little bit. I turned it down because I'm not good with gauging gas stoves. I'll be like, oh, this must be medium when it's really high. And I end up burning up all my food. I'm gonna go ahead and season these with a little bit of black pepper. I will go ahead and put a little bit of adobo, not too much. Bamba Johnny. Oh my god, my apologies. Okay, so just a little bit of adobo. And you know, and the reason why I'm like letting this cook a little bit is because the cabbage I want it to get a little bit soft. I'm gonna throw a little bit more in here, okay? Next step is to open your bully beef or your corned beef. There we go. Now here's the thing about corned beef. So if you're opening your bully beef, what you're gonna do is, and I'm gonna struggle with this because I can never remember how to do this. You have this little thing here. What you want to do is twirl it against itself. And of course I'm struggling. Watch me struggling. Okay.
His body, baby, oh Lord have his mercy. Hey, I say.
After an hour-long struggle of trying to open this bully beef can, it's happening.
She already know this. She want a bad man to come and video this. You a murder me. Hey, 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 hey. You a murder me. Hey, 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 hey.
Okay, so here's your bully beef. I'm not gonna put any more oil on because there's a lot of fat, as you can see. There's fat here. Rake the bully beef in there. Now, I tried to turn it down because I don't want it to burn, as I said. You just want to crush it with your fork. Okay, so as you can see, I'm crushing up my stuff in here. You don't want it too crushed, but you want it crushed enough. And this honestly takes like 5 minutes to make, if anything. So anyways, we're at a good point here. I'm going to take some black pepper. Before this thing starts to burn, I'm going to turn this down so you can just season it up real quick. Put some black pepper on that. Continue to stir it because you don't want it to stick. And, you know, sprinkle a little bit of Goya. If you have anything else, go ahead. But I'm just going to go sprinkle a little bit of that in there.
You a murder, murder, murder.
So your bully beef is pretty much done. Just for the sake of the video, I'm going to put a little bit of ketchup. But honestly, for me, I don't even do this often. Okay, just a little bit of ketchup. Sorry, I did it the ghetto way because I was about to burn it. But you could put some ketchup on it. You know, a little bit of ketchup and just stir it up. That's it for me. I'm gonna go ahead and turn it off. And this is the end result. You got your corned beef. And this is a struggle meal. Corned beef is cheap. I'm going to go pair this with some rice and I'll be right back. Okay, this is the end result. This is the corned beef and rice. Here's a little 360 view, I guess. You get my fork in there. Okay, some steam coming off of it. Obviously, if you're new to corned beef and rice, you always mix it up. Yeah, it's not a delicacy. It's a struggle meal. So you just mix it up together. Okay, hold on. I don't care. People call this a struggle meal, but listen.
She said she want murder.
This is a struggle meal, but it's delicious. Okay? So don't have any shame in your game. You know, when times are hard, make yourself some corned beef and rice. Okay, let's move on to the ramen. Right now, I'm waiting for my water to boil. Honestly, the amount of water that you put in your ramen depends on, or put in the pot for your ramen, depends on how much soup you like. Some people don't like much soup, so they put a little bit. Some people like it soupy, but then you have to remember that it's just a little packet of seasoning, so you don't want to lose the taste. However, I will be showing you guys how I season up my water a little bit. I know it sounds weird seasoning water, but black people season every damn thing. Once it starts boiling, what I'll do is I will add the onions as my first step. You know, onions are a good base for soups, and because we don't want a basic ramen because it's a struggle meal, you want to feel a little luxurious, you know, want to feel like you're at a 5-star restaurant. So today we have some onions, carrots, and mushrooms, bean sprouts, adobo, pepper, the pack of ramen. I'm adding some cock flavored seasoning. I'm not gonna use the chicken soup mix, that's too salty. And on top of that, we're gonna add some mandu. And mandu is just dumplings. Okay, so this one is, I've been bam friggin' boozled. It's kimchi mandu. I hate kimchi. Are you kidding me? Jesus, man, throw the whole mandu away. God. Anyways, it's starting to kind of bubble up. You guys can, if you can hear it, you might be able to hear it. Put the onions in this pot. Okay. Put it up really high. So right now we just have the onions in here. I'm just waiting for this to boil. So I thought I would talk to you guys. Like I want to talk as I cook. It gets it's a little bit harder than I thought it would be. Quick discussion about the Cardi B album. Let me know in the comment section what you thought about Cardi B's album, what your favorite song was. Right now, what is the name of the song? Whatever the song is with Chance the Rapper, I'm really feeling that song. Cardi B's album, personally, I thought it could have been a little bit better. But you know, also, let's have a quick conversation about Khloe Kardashian and the Tristan Thompson situation. Okay, so here's the thing. I'm gonna lay this out here. I know that Tristan Thompson is trash for cheating on her. I know that Tristan Thompson is just a cheater, period. That's what I know. We all know that. We can see that. He cheated on his last pregnant girl. He cheated on this one. It just seems like he has a phobia of pregnant women. But you know men, they'll try and justify their cheating with anything. Oh, you're pregnant and I'm just not attracted to you anymore. So, you know, and then some women will believe that bull. So some people feel bad for Khloe Kardashian. And I am not a part of that troop. And I'm not saying that she deserved this because she did to an ex-girl. But I'm just saying, if 1 + 1 = 2, then why are you ignoring it? Like 1 + 1 does not equal 4. I'm not saying that every man who cheats once is going to cheat again, but there's always that 50, well, not even, the 80-20 chance that this man that you teeth from his woman is going to cheat on you. If he walks like a cheater, if he talks like a cheater, he's a cheater, period. But no, honestly, some people can change, I'm not gonna lie. You know, I know she had hopes deep down in her heart that this man would cheat on her, and no one deserves to get cheated on. But as I said, I'm not a fan of the Kardashians. I'm not sure if I told you guys that. I'm not a fan of the Kardashians. I just don't understand their purpose. And I just feel like it's really sus that every black man that enters into their family goes down in flames, you know what I mean? The fact that people want other people to feel bad for her, I don't. Yeah, she's pregnant. Yeah, she got cheated on. But haven't we heard this story before with Tristan Thompson? And it wasn't Khloe Kardashian the one who was teething the girl's man? Like, I'm sorry, I can't say I have sympathy, you know? But you know what? You guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. I'm not saying she deserved it. I'm not saying that it's right. I am saying that she couldn't have expected anything else from a cheater. You know, and I'm not saying it's her responsibility to be on her toes. He should just be an upstanding man. You know what I mean? Like, these men nowadays, they just feel like they can cheat for anything. Oh, you changed your hair from blonde to brown, and I don't like brown, so I went to go find somebody who's blonde. Anyways, that's where I'm at. The Tristan Khloe thing, I'm not saying Khloe deserved it, but should she be surprised? I don't know. What do you guys think? Should she be surprised that this man cheated on her when she's 8 months pregnant? Or however much months pregnant? I don't know. Anyways, let's zoom into the soup, so I can show you guys what I'm about to do with it. Okay, so as you guys can see, it's boiling up, right? So I'm just gonna go ahead. I'm gonna take the mushrooms and I'm gonna throw them in there as well. Now the mushrooms and the onions, they won't take long to do much, but it's the carrots that are your main concern, okay? So you're gonna put the carrots in there, but you just be aware that the carrots are gonna take a minute. So this isn't gonna be your typical 5-minute ramen. So if you're starving, you know, you might not wanna make your ramen like this. You might just wanna dash it in a bowl. You know, the old-fashioned way, dash in a bowl, dash some boiling water on top of it, and put a lid on top of it, you know, and just make it soften up. But in this situation, I'm trying to be fancy. So I'm also going to throw my bean sprouts in there, okay, and I'm going to stir it a little bit. Now, as I said, I'm going to season my water because as I stated, black people season literally everything. So first thing I'm going to season my water with is some pepper. I'm going to put this chicken flavored seasoning. I'm going to throw a little bit more of this in there, but then I'm also just going to throw the actual ramen packet in there. So that's where the flavor mostly will come from. Noodles should definitely be last. The noodles will be after the mandu. So this might seem like a lot of salt to you, but remember, this is plain water, okay? But I'm not going to go overboard because the mixture will have some salt in it too. I'm just going to taste it to see how salty it is right now. This is good. I'm not gonna tell you how much seasoning to put in there, but just shake it until your spirit tells you to stop shaking it. That's how we season things. That's how black people season their things. I'm gonna go ahead. I put the bean sprouts in too early. I'm not gonna lie to you guys. Don't put the bean sprouts in as early. You can put the bean sprouts in probably right before you put in the noodles. But my bad, I put them in really early. What I'm gonna do is put the lid on this and just let it boil for a while. I'm gonna let it boil until the carrots are soft. As I told you guys, I'll be back when the carrots are soft, and literally a minute later the carrots are soft. So I'm just gonna taste the soup. It's spicy. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the mandu in. I'm only gonna put 3 because they're kimchi mandu, and mans don't like kimchi. Maybe I'll put 4 because I'm greedy. But so you're just gonna, it smells like kimchi. Yuck. You're just gonna let it boil up a little bit. All you need, honestly, for these is like 5 minutes or less. As you can see, the soup's boiling up. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this off. The thing is, you don't want to leave the mandu in for too long, because if you do, it'll start breaking apart. And I can feel like mine is gonna start breaking apart. What you can do with your noodles is that you can crack them in half so that they're not extremely long. You kind of throw them in here. Push them down a little bit. My mandu is gonna fall apart, so just, you know, maybe you need less than 5 minutes for the mandu. But if you taste your mixture and it's too salty, add a little bit more water. One of them broke. I have 4 in here, but now I have 3. Kind of waited out for the noodles to actually really get softer. But it honestly also depends on how soft you like your noodles. If you don't like your noodles soft, then you don't have to wait for your noodles to get real soft. I should have put the mandu in for like 2 minutes and then added the noodles, because the mandu didn't need that much time to cook. The noodles are already getting soft. And they've only been in there for like probably less than a minute. The bean sprouts look good. Everything just looks good. This looks yummy. Poor mandu. It didn't stand a chance. Look at the mandu. It didn't stand a chance. Okay, see? I don't have any mandu because I messed up. Just remember that maybe you want to put the mandu in for 2 minutes or less and then throw the noodles in, because mandu does not take long to cook. Okay, so this is the end result. I'm hoping you guys can see this. I'm gonna have to take this camera off the tripod and show you. This is it. It's a little soggy now because it's been sitting on the counter for a minute, but this is the full view of it. And then my one lonely mandu that survived. Okay, thank you so much for watching, guys. I really appreciate it, and I hope that you enjoyed this. I hope that you learned something new about struggle meals and how you can make them luxurious and scrumdiddlyumptious, okay? Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, Snapchat, and hit the subscribe button. Hashtag support the mandem. Oh my god. Hashtag support the mandem. If you have any recipes that you want me to try, make sure you send those to me on, you know, Instagram, Snapchat, Twitter, whatever. Send them to me. As always, it's a peace. And it's a love. And it's a annyeong.
I'm feeling all this, she already know this. She want a bad man to come on video.